have a right to perform where you want to perform. I agree with you, Joy. I can't sing a lick, but I certainly, and I have not been asked, but if I were asked, it would be a hard no.
Carrie Underwood has found herself in the middle of one of the most shocking showdowns in entertainment history, a legal battle against the outspoken hosts of The View. That's right, the country music superstar isn't just making waves in the music industry, she's making headlines in the courtroom, taking on one of the most controversial daytime talk shows out there. It's a clash of celebrity versus commentary that no one saw coming. So how did we even get here? Let's break it down. This unexpected feud kicked off when Carrie Underwood made a bold decision to perform at Donald Trump's inauguration, a move that instantly became a lightning rod for controversy. While some applauded her for staying true to her craft and taking a risk, others were quick to label the decision as politically charged. And let's just say, The View didn't hold back their opinions. Known for their sharp takes and often divisive commentary, the hosts of The View wasted no time going in on Carrie. They questioned her intentions, her political alignment, and even her values as an artist. Clips from the show went viral, with the panel taking turns dissecting Carrie's motives as though her performance was some sort of public endorsement. Their criticisms weren't subtle either. They hit her with some heavy accusations, implying that her decision was more than just professional. It was personal. Now here we are, with Carrie Underwood flipping the script. She's decided she's had enough of the talk show drama and is taking legal action to defend herself. This isn't just another celebrity spat, it's a full-blown courtroom battle that's already sparking debates about free speech, celebrity accountability, and the power of public opinion. If you thought this was just another day in Hollywood, think again. Carrie Underwood isn't just taking the criticism lying down, she's coming out swinging. In a bold move, Carrie has filed a defamation lawsuit against the hosts of The View, accusing them of crossing the line from fair commentary into outright character assassination. This isn't just your average celebrity squabble. This case is poised to ignite a fiery debate about freedom of speech, media accountability, and the boundaries of public criticism. Defamation cases are notoriously tricky, but this one, it feels like a game changer. At its heart, it raises the question: when does critical commentary become a damaging attack on someone's reputation? Carrie's team argues that The View went too far, making claims and insinuations that not only painted her in a negative light, but also questioned her integrity as an artist and individual. And let's be clear, this case is bigger than just Carrie. It's sparking conversations about what it means to be a public figure, navigating the worlds of entertainment and politics. Can someone truly exist in both spaces without becoming a target of relentless scrutiny? And more importantly, where is the line between accountability and a full-scale media takedown? The implications of this case could ripple across Hollywood, the media, and beyond, influencing how public figures are criticized moving forward. But let's not forget the stakes here. Carrie's reputation is on the line, and for someone who's built her career on authenticity and relatability, the outcome of this case could have a major impact. Not just for her, but for anyone daring to take risks in their career. It's a fight that's as much about principles as it is about personal vindication, and all eyes are on the courtroom to see how it plays out. Let's unpack this whirlwind of a situation involving Carrie Underwood and her decision that sparked a nationwide uproar. The backdrop? Donald Trump's inauguration, already a hotbed of controversy, no matter how you slice it. But here's the kicker. Carrie, who's long been seen as the epitome of grace and neutrality in the often turbulent world of celebrity culture, made a choice that left everyone speechless. Historically, she stayed far away from political controversies, almost like a calm harbor in the storm, and yet this particular decision threw her right into the center of one of the most polarizing moments in recent history. Her performance of America the Beautiful at the inauguration wasn't just another career milestone, it was a defining moment. A decision like this comes with strings attached, especially when it places someone like Carrie, typically associated with heartfelt ballads and small-town charm, front and center in an event that will forever be linked to one of the most divisive chapters in American politics. For her fans and critics alike, it was an unforgettable moment that set social media and public discourse ablaze. For some, her performance was a bold and patriotic call for unity in a fractured nation, a reminder of the ideals that should transcend political affiliations. They saw it as Carrie standing tall amidst the chaos, using her voice to bridge divides rather than widen them.
Country superstar Carrie Underwood has spent most of her career avoiding political talk, but she's set to perform at the upcoming inauguration. She said in a statement that she's doing it because the country must come together in the spirit of unity and look to the future. And lots of her fans aren't thrilled about it, but lots of her fans are. So let's put this in perspective here.
Others, however, were less generous. To them, her decision to perform at the inauguration was viewed as an implicit endorsement of Donald Trump's controversial policies and rhetoric. It didn't matter that she wasn't there to make a political statement. Just being present was enough to paint a target on her back.
I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't do it, even though I can't sing. You would not sing? No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And she says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
A lot of my family voted for Trump. They love the country and vote for him. I think that people make these decisions for a lot of reasons.
Okay, fine. And I would not be the person to say don't do it, because I believe in free speech and everything about it. I personally would not do it. No one's asked me, but that's another story.
I would love for you to do a roast at the Trump inauguration.
Yeah.
In the eyes of her critics, her choice went beyond mere participation. It was a symbolic act that tied her name to an administration many found deeply polarizing. And that's where the storm truly began. Her performance became more than just a song. It became a flashpoint, dividing public opinion and ensuring that, for better or worse, Carrie's name would forever be entwined with that day. And things escalated faster than anyone could have anticipated. Social media erupted, with critics and fans locking horns like it was the season finale of a political soap opera. Hashtags flooded timelines as the debate raged on. Critics didn't hold back, accusing Carrie of aligning herself with the divisive political figure. To them, her choice to perform wasn't just a song, it was a statement, and not a good one. Meanwhile, her fans came out swinging, praising her for having the courage to rise above political chaos and focus on a message of unity. It was a digital battlefield like no other, with both sides determined to claim the narrative. It felt like one of those you just had to be there moments. But of course, the chaos didn't stop with Twitter threads and Instagram comments. Mainstream media quickly caught wind of the brewing storm, and suddenly, Carrie's decision was being dissected on every major talk show in the country. The hot takes were endless, but none hit quite as hard, or as publicly, as the panel on The View. Their commentary? Brutal, to say the least. On one particularly heated episode, Joy Behar and her co-hosts wasted no time launching into what many described as a relentless critique of Carrie's decision. Their words stung like daggers. They questioned her motives, her judgment, and even her patriotism. They painted her performance as less of a unifying act and more of an attempt to normalize controversial politics. The insinuation that Carrie's appearance wasn't about bridging divides, but about playing into a fraught political narrative. It was a bold accusation, one that set off a new wave of backlash. The response to their remarks was immediate and fierce. Fans and detractors alike chimed in, with some defending Carrie's intent and others doubling down on the accusations. But Carrie, she wasn't about to let their words twist her actions into something they weren't. Refusing to stay silent, she began crafting a response that would make it clear she wouldn't let her performance be reduced to a political punching bag. It wasn't just about reclaiming her narrative, it was about standing her ground. While most artists might have chosen to lay low or simply ride out the storm, Carrie Underwood decided to take an entirely different approach, one that left everyone stunned. Instead of letting the harsh criticism slide, she made the bold move to fight back where it mattered most, in court. Yes, Carrie filed a defamation lawsuit against the hosts of The View. It wasn't just a statement, it was a declaration of war against what she saw as baseless and damaging allegations. This wasn't a petty celebrity squabble. The lawsuit carried real weight, accusing the hosts of making televised comments that were not only harmful, but also blatantly defamatory. Carrie's legal team argued that their on-air remarks went far beyond criticism, crossing into the territory of outright character assassination. The lawsuit sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry, sparking intense debate about where to draw the line between free speech and accountability in media. And let's be clear, this wasn't just about Carrie reclaiming her personal narrative. Her lawsuit highlighted a much bigger issue that's been simmering beneath the surface for years. How far is too far when it comes to critiquing public figures? Carrie's move forced everyone, from casual fans to media professionals, to consider the consequences of their words. It wasn't just a matter of reputation, it was about setting a precedent for responsibility in the age of 24/7's commentary. The case also set the stage for what promises to be a fascinating legal showdown. With the lines between opinion and defamation blurred more than ever, the courtroom battle would test the boundaries of free speech in a way few cases have before. For Carrie, this wasn't just about herself. It was about demanding accountability and integrity from an industry that often thrives on sensationalism. Carrie Underwood's legal action wasn't just a personal stand, it was a loud, unapologetic statement. By filing the defamation lawsuit, she essentially told the world, no, you can't just throw around damaging allegations without facing the consequences. And in doing so, Carrie sparked a nationwide debate about media ethics, the role of celebrity voices in political spaces, and the fine line between criticism and defamation. It wasn't just about her anymore. Her bold stand touched a nerve across industries and communities. The ripple effect was massive. The music world, her fans, and even political figures chimed in with their thoughts. Some of Carrie's fellow country artists came forward to applaud her courage, calling her a trailblazer for taking such a risky stand. But others issued cautious warnings, pointing out the potential dangers of going head-to-head with a popular public platform like The View. This wasn't just a lawsuit, it was a cultural flashpoint, stirring emotions on all sides. Some were outraged by her audacity, while others were invigorated by her bravery. But the conversation didn't stop there. Critics and fans alike began dissecting her motives. Was this a genuine attempt to reclaim her integrity, or was it a calculated move to generate publicity? On one side, social media lit up with support as fans rallied behind her, praising her as a champion for standing her ground. On the other, detractors dismissed her actions as nothing more than an effort to remain relevant in an ever-changing entertainment landscape. And yet, in the wider context, Carrie's decision opened up a much-needed dialogue about what it means to be a public figure with political associations. In today's polarized climate, where celebrities are often scrutinized for their personal and professional choices, Carrie's stand reminded everyone of the complexity of navigating fame in the modern age. In a world where many artists shy away from taking bold political stances for fear of alienating fans or sparking backlash, Carrie Underwood's move stands out as either a breath of fresh air or a jaw-dropping revelation. Her decision to fight back with a defamation lawsuit isn't just making waves in the entertainment world, it's sending shockwaves across industries. The potential ramifications of this legal battle could completely shift how public figures respond to media criticism and unchecked narratives from powerful platforms. This isn't just Carrie versus The View. It's shaping up to be a monumental showdown between unchecked media influence and the rights of individuals to protect their reputations. The stakes? Immense. Even people outside the entertainment and music world are keeping a close eye on this courtroom drama, as it highlights a broader question. Where do we draw the line between fair critique and harmful defamation? Honestly, when's the last time we've seen something in American media this electrifying? The underlying message in Carrie's actions is crystal clear. Sometimes standing by your beliefs goes beyond words. It's about how you act when your integrity is on the line. By taking this bold step, Carrie isn't just fighting for herself. She's forcing an industry-wide conversation about the ethics of media critique and accountability. Love her or not, you can't deny that her move is stirring up something bigger than just celebrity gossip. So, what do you think? Does Carrie's fight resonate with you as a courageous stand for personal integrity? Or do you feel this is just another calculated publicity stunt to stay relevant? And how do you feel about public figures turning to legal action to combat media criticism? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear all your opinions. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more updates, and stick around for the next video. This conversation is just getting started.